She tried to teach me the difference between right and wrong, and she gave me love and affection whenever I needed it. My mother taught me unconditional love. Not that she explained it to me, but rather she demonstrated unconditional love in the way she took care of me and my father, loving both of us unconditionally. Unfortunately for me, I didn't really understand this until after I'd left home and spent some time in the real world. Only then could I look back and truly see the gift that she had given me. I recall that when I was in about 8th grade, we visited my great aunt, who explained that her son had always thanked her after every meal for preparing that meal. I think she was trying to teach me to be grateful for my mom and all the work she did. Unfortunately for me, I don't think I was quick enough to understand what she was trying to tell me. I now know that I probably could have made my mother's life a lot easier by expressing gratitude either daily or even occasionally by saying, "Thanks, Mom." But in those days, I knew no different, and I took all of her work, all of her blessings for granted, and just assumed that they'd always be there for me. Time has allowed me to put things into perspective, and in time I've learned to be grateful for all of my blessings, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. It's of the utmost importance to express that gratitude to all on a regular basis for every blessing in our lives. I imagine as well that there were a multitude of times when my mother made sacrifices for me, many of which I am unaware. Certainly there must have been more than one day when she would have preferred to stay in bed and sleep an extra hour rather than getting up to prepare my lunch before I went off to school for the day. I imagine there were plenty of other sacrifices of which I'm unaware. Perhaps she wanted a new dress or two, and instead of getting what she wanted for herself, she bought clothes or something for me. Obviously, every family dynamic is different. Being parents is a subject that is not taught in any school, yet 9 out of 10 adults will most likely be parents at some point during their lives. For myself, I wish I could go back and eliminate some of the messes I made as a child. I could probably have made my parents' life a lot easier if I had been less selfish and more generous with my expression of gratitude. And so today, I'm glad to say that it is fitting and appropriate that we take time out from our busy lives and take a moment to express proper gratitude to our mothers and for our mothers everywhere who devote their lives to raising their children and for their willingness to make sacrifices for us when we call upon them, and for us to honor our mothers who did so much for us when we were growing up. Thanks to mothers everywhere. As a side note, if there is some reason you can't express that gratitude to your mother, if there's something preventing you from expressing your gratitude, why not take this opportunity to look at that blockage and try to forgive and let it go so that you can express gratitude and grow and get on with life. This morning, I invite you to take a look at your own relationship with your mother. Can you recall all of the many things she did for you? Could you have made it easier for her to manage when you were growing up? Did you express gratitude for everything she did for you on a regular basis? It's never too late to express that gratitude. Even if your mother has already made her transition, you can go into deep meditation and express that gratitude. I believe that on some level, she will hear and know your sentiments. So on this beautiful Mother's Day, let's honor mothers everywhere in whatever way we see fit, either by taking our mothers to lunch, bringing them flowers, expressing gratitude for all the many things they've done for us, or whatever is appropriate for your situation. And let me also suggest at the same time that you not forget to take a look at the 10 Commandments from time to time, so that if you were called upon to do so, you'll be able to remember more than 3, especially if you just happen to be interviewed on national television. Have a joyous, blessed, gratitude-filled Mother's Day.